Millions of people sign legal documents they don't fully understand. Lease agreements, employment contracts, court notices, and so on. LegalEase changes that. When you land on LegalEase, you see the legal domains we support: housing, employment, immigration, financial, and more. Let's get started. Of course, typically we'd have a sign-up process in which the user would put in their region, their language preferences, as well as their desired reading level, but I'll currently bypass that and go straight to the account that I've already created. Now the first thing you'll notice is how we built our UI. So we tried to make it as intuitive as possible. We have an upload documents button here, as well as one here. And we also have the ability to search through documents you've already worked with. Of course, we have a big red sign out button down here, as well as the settings page. Moving on to the settings page, we have our name, user email, as well as the preferred language, their region, and reading level like I discussed earlier. Currently, we can toggle between simple output, standard output, and very detailed output. I think I'll stick with standard for this demo. Now I'm going to upload a synthetically generated terms and conditions document with some slightly suspicious wording, and we'll see what LegalEase can do with it. Of course, it'll take a moment to load and process. Great, now that our document is processed, we can see first we have a summary output section, as well as the key dates and the obligations that the user has to fulfill. Down here we have a frequently asked questions area, which essentially has collapsible boxes about the most important information that this document contains. If you want more clarity in the title, you can simply double click and rename it however you wish. Now, if you also want to see the original document text, you can simply go to this drop-down tab. But moving on to the most powerful feature of our entire app. This interface is powered by Gemini's Flash 3.1 live model and essentially allows for real-time conversations about your legal documents through either text or audio. Hi, I'm Ethan. Can you tell me a little bit about this document?
Hello, Ethan. This is a document called the Terms of Service for Synthetica AI Labs. It's essentially the rules for using their artificial intelligence platform. It covers things like who can use it, who owns the content, and what you can and cannot do. Does that make sense? Is there any specific part you are interested in?
Of course, that isn't the most powerful part of this app. The best part is that we support over 40 languages, and that can all be toggled down here.我的数据是否正被恶势使用？
这份服务条款提到，他们可能会使用您提供的输入和生成的输出来训练和改进他们的模型。对于免费版本的用户，他们可能会人工检查和标注您的数据。
Of course, I won't let it play out all the way, but you can see how powerful Gemini's language translation feature is here. And if we want to switch it back to English, we can also prompt it like a normal artificial intelligence chatbot. And now we have the full comprehensive output as to what the AI thinks. Of course, if you want to delete any documents, just go to this tab and hit delete. There we go. That's how LegalEase works. And finally, if I sign out, we have our full app. Thank you so much for watching.